Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video in Dead Cells, which is I actually believe it was in early access for a long time. Of course, I've only recently heard of it, and it came out I think August 7th. So here we are. It's to summarize it in a simple way, just right off the bat. It is a roguelike Metroidvania that really it doesn't end. It's kind of endless. I mean, I guess you can beat it, but every time you replay it, it's going to be a little different. So, like I said, it's roguelike. So every map you play, I think you always start out in the prisoner's quarters, but you can actually go to each section of the map in a different way, and it's just whichever ones give you. Like all right here, and here's some of the upgrades that I've unlocked so far. Each upgrade is like a little jar, and then up there you have your stats. Then down here is actually an upgrade. You see, if I actually have, let's see if I can show you here somewhere. Well, if I can find it, it might be here. Okay, here we go. So I have 2 permanent upgrades, and then I have, or those are kind of like the Metroid-esque upgrades, like the morph ball and stuff like that. So you can find permanent upgrades like that. Also have a healing potion. The first upgrade, it's called a flask, a health flask. The health flask level 1 will allow you just to use it once, but the level 2 upgrade allows you to use it twice before you have to go into the in-between area between levels to fill up. Also, when I die, I keep 3,000 gold from that previous run that I can carry over to the next one. And recycling, if I find an item that I don't like, I can turn it into gold for 7% of its purchase price. And a random starting bow, as you saw down there, you can you'll get 2 starting items. One is a shield and one is a bow. So if you want it to be defensive, you can pick up the shield. I have only picked up the shield 1 run, and I probably didn't even make it out of this level. So I've been going with the bow, and with the bow is actually, well, it's ranged actually, I believe. So as you can see, I actually got this ice blast, which actually has quite a bit of range on it. And let's go. You can roll, you can dodge like that, or you can. It's actually kind of like once you get into the movement system, it's actually very cool. And you have this ground slam. And you can pick up that for health. And then already I got an ice bomb, or an ice grenade, which will freeze. Let's see. Get down here. You can find gold like this. And to put it in perspective how random these are, I haven't run into these big purple guys in probably 5 runs or so. And you see me picking up those blue items. I will tell you what those are once I get past this area here and get to the midpoint. After each zone, you actually get to this midpoint where you can upgrade your items, and get modifications. I actually think they're called mutations that will last you until you die or start a new run. There's actually one that allows you to escape permadeath once, but it goes away as soon as you die. Per the name. If I didn't have this vine upgrade, I couldn't get this. So you actually have to run through and expect to die, but the further you get, the more upgrades you can obtain. So the shield, I don't want this shield. So I'm going to recycle for 120 gold. One of I want to say the bane of my existence in this game is not finding a good melee weapon. So as soon as I'm able to upgrade to a random starting melee weapon, I will be good to go. And these can actually get pretty big. And as you see down here, there's actually an area where I can purchase. Let's see. It's you know, I haven't tried this, so I'm gonna give it a shot. So you can get this. So it's like a little hook thing. I can pay 1,000 gold. I can get the sword. So I got an upgraded sword now, which is actually pretty good because sometimes I don't get those. And then I can pay this. And then here's a scroll power. These can actually be found not behind any of these like paywalls. And you can upgrade one of your stats. Survival, tactics, and brutality. So this is the end of the level, and I'm going to go into the in-between area. So I've been playing for 2 minutes and 55 seconds. It's actually, the game's paused. So this is where you spin your cells. And then that's where the shield, and then after 5 items, I'll be able to unlock that. Probably be quite a few. So, and then you can unlock all of this stuff. So, and like they each have 1 to 2 stats. And then this is a mutation you can get. And here's the mutations. Usually I do pick this one up. So it saves you once in an event of a permadeath. So I'm going to go and pick that up. And you got ammo for your weapons. And you got just HP increase. And then you can receive 2 HP after an enemy dies. And this does increase. This does scale up as soon as you upgrade your stats. So I actually, I don't think I used my flask once during that. But I did get a full health restore, and I also refilled my flask. So I could use it. If I would have used it both or once during that last round, I could have refilled it there. Alright, so we're in this area. This is usually my second area, but I have, let's see if that works. I have gone to the sewers first a couple times, but usually it's this area. But I think it is random. Oh, these things I hate. Whoa. And then I got a blueprint, which I can take back. If I make it to that at midpoint in this, I can take it back. And be able to unlock it. And I think if I unlock it there, I actually will be able to use it as soon as I purchase it. Or I could not, if I really wanted not to, and just to have it later. And then there's the elevators here. And then these doors are time doors. So if you're able to get here in a certain amount of time, you can get behind that door. But if not, then it's locked. Oh, it's like a crossbow thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, head up. And so, like, once you get used to the movements in this game, it's actually very fluid, and it's just a lot of fun. And the whole, it being mostly different, I mean, because like this elevator, I've gone down these elevators multiple times, but like each area down here could be different. I'm going to increase my health the most. Oh gosh. And then you got areas like this that could be pretty bad. So this sword does cause bleeding, so I can just hit them a couple times and then freeze them. I'll go ahead and do that. It's because it upgrades 2 of my items. And then you get little Easter eggs like this. Other than the cellar guy here. My frost. Well, I can't buy anything right now. But if I was able to, that would be a straight upgrade to my frost blast there. And then these teleporters, I can go all the way back up. Okay, here we go. Either of these aren't great. Just this one because it increases my DPS and does launch a grenade. So sometimes weapons can have stats like that. Oh, what the? Late. Okay. Okay, I do have to eliminate 10 enemies so I can be uncursed. Oh, or do that instead. So now that I've died, I'll get sent back to the prisoner's quarters, and I don't think I had 3,000 gold, but since I had under it, I'll get to keep all that. So I had 1,893 gold. And that's what I'll start with this match. And then I'll pick up my Frost Blast, which I was actually kind of lucky to get it again. I actually like that one. I don't have any health. I need to regen, so I'll get that. I don't want to say this is all the game has to offer, but it does get pretty complex. And once you get the items that you really want and really like, and then just get a combination of those, and then get your just movement going and all that good stuff like that. Like, the game is so good, and if you like Metroidvanias, like, they're probably I mean, I love first-person shooters, my favorite, but a very, very close second is Metroidvanias. Like, I just find them to be just like a blast to play. So I'm doing pretty good for this run. I'm probably early in. I'm actually going to try to speed run to the end so I can possibly get to that one chest or that one area. Okay, I got Toxic Suit this time, so I'm actually not going to be able to make it all the way there. But one thing I'm going to do, and see, I can see what kind of upgrades I can get. I can upgrade that for 3 more. I can climb up here, and I'm gonna go for a combo. So every time I kill somebody, I'll get an upgrade to my DPS for what was it, 15 seconds, I believe. And the DPS amount does actually scale up if I were to increase my brutality. And once you're actually looking at a scroll power, it'll actually tell you that. Okay, cool. So I was able to get here in time. And that is actually my first time to gate. What is that? Oh, that's just a bunch of cells that I am most definitely going to lose. Like, it could just get really intense. It's really graphic too. I like it a lot. I think only certain things, like certain items, can only come from certain enemies. So, like, I've gotten that one thing I just picked up a couple times, but I've only gotten it from those slug things. I don't think I've actually ever beaten the Toxic series before, but I think just because it's the second level, sometimes it might be easier because I'm kind of rushing here. No. Ooh. Oh, I'm so close. I am so close to being dead. Let's see. Okay, so this is actually... you kind of have to... Since I do freeze my targets a lot, I can use that. You can also balance that out for do you want more health or do you want to do more damage with certain items. So it's just like each run is going to be a different build basically, and I want to see how much this thing does. That's actually pretty cool. And I have a teleportation upgrade, so this is actually what that does. Like, it could just get really intense, especially when you just have a bunch of cells that you want to use. I mean, I have 28 here. So I'm actually kind of getting nervous that if I die, I have a flask, but oh, elite enemy. Okay, I got cells. And this is usually, let's see, what is this? Okay. This is a poison enemies that damage you. That was an elite enemy. So those actually give you, that's where you'll get those upgrades from, but apparently that one didn't give me an upgrade. I guess because I've already gotten the upgrade from this area. So I guess there's each upgrade, or each area only gives you one upgrade. And the sewers is where I got my teleportation rune from. So you saw there's a bomb upgrade up that like ledge area that I couldn't get to. Okay. Whew. So I've used both my flasks. Let's see, and I can spend some money to get this. I'm gonna increase my health because I need it pretty badly. Oh, here we go. The buyer. Do I want to? Yeah. So I can actually freeze. Let's see. And this increases bleeding. So yeah. Here we go. Okay, I made it. Whew. Okay, this is going to get really intense. Fortunately, I was able to get these souls here. So I can finish that, which is good. Okay, I need 2 more items for that. I can get this fire grenade. Is there anything I can get for 16? I can get the shield. And that means I can actually get this. Okay, I got 2 more items I need to get. But I can start using this. That means it's going to be 300. I can start making progress towards that because that's going to be. Let's see. I don't want that. No. Let's see. Wow, that's cool. I definitely like the grenade, the setup I got now. Okay, so I can't get that for some reason, but what I can do. Get 30% more XP, or HP, excuse me. I'll refill my 2 flasks and my full HP. And this is a new area that I haven't shown in the video. And this is actually... there's an area after this that I can possibly go called Black Bridge that it's actually, I think, the very first boss of the game that I have yet to even get past. So that's going to be something. So I'm 7 minutes into this run. I wonder if I can find another time door. We'll see. I think it's usually these. And then this guy's a new enemy. And these shield guys you gotta roll behind. Let's see. You kinda gotta fix feeds nearby enemies. See, that freezes other victims. So I don't really care for much for that. Okay, maybe I can get over there. for that. It seems like there's... there was something, I guess. You know, so like you can actually get pretty powerful in this game. Like going down here, you can actually get disappointed. So about 50 seconds ago, that was closed. So it just really encourages you to be fast. I mean, you can take it slower, you can go really fast. I think a combination of both is the best. Of course, that don't really make sense. I just told you go both slow and fast at the same time. And sometimes it just pays to kill all the enemies you can find. I haven't defeated the boss of this area, or the elite enemy here. I really actually haven't found them. And the game actually does look cool. I like how the guy's looks with the thing on his head. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Since I unlocked the fire grenade, I can actually buy it now. I'm going flask up. Okay, areas like this would be unaccessible if you didn't have that teleportation upgrade. They usually lead to something. Let's see. Is there... There's gotta be something here. I mean, I don't think they would just put this in here randomly. Very possible, I guess they could edit it as a shortcut. Of course, I keep saying it like that. I mean, I guess they kind of do design rooms. I don't want to go down there. Okay, I'm gonna heal up before I go up to this guy. Okay. Whew. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I like that. This, I'm going to... kind of hoping the end is near because I've used my flask and I'm still very low on health. Oh, that hurts. I gotta go with the one that increases my health the most. It's not being, the game's not being very generous with its health upgrades. What is this? Okay, that's actually gonna be pretty useful. Oh, oh my goodness. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Let's skip that. Okay, so I can keep up to 6,000 gold now. And I got some upgrades. You can see here I got more. You can definitely see the upgrades. You can see the sword, you can see the firebomb, and you can see just a bunch of things. Really all I did was upgrade my gold reserves. But this shows you all the weapons. I really like the twin daggers because they give you a critical hit on the third strike. Let's see. These are I don't think I've ever gotten these before. Maybe once. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it there. But definitely check this game out. You can pick it up on pretty much every platform right now for about 25 bucks, and it's really fun if you like Metroidvanias and stuff like that. Which is, like I said, one of my favorite game types. But I think, in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. But I guess it's up to you to decide. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.